Assalamu alaikum, my little brothers and sisters. Welcome to our channel with Ryan and Ridwan. I'm curious Ridwan with you, and this is my brother Genius Rayyan with you today. I have a question and my brother will answer. Yeah, why does a magnet attack the fridge door?
Wow, and that's a very nice question, Ridwan. But before I answer this question, you need to know about a magnet. What is magnet? A magnet is an object that attracts certain metals, mainly iron. What is magnetism? A force that acts on moving materials that are near a magnet. Magnetism, also known as magnetic field. It is invisible. Look at the picture. It looks like that. As I said, magnetic field is invisible. But if you want to see it, you have to create it by using iron filling experiment. However, I'll talk about it in another video about magnetic field. How magnet works. All magnets have two poles. Look at the picture, South Pole and North Pole. When there's two different poles, they attract, and when they're the same poles, they repel. But don't forget, my friends, N is for North Pole and S is for South Pole. Magnetic field direction occurs outwards from North Pole into South Pole, exactly like the picture. Shapes of magnets. Well, we see a various amount of magnets. Say example, bar magnets, cylinder magnets, U-shaped magnets, horseshoe magnets, etc. For today's experiment, I will use circular magnets. Let's go. See how the same poles are repelling and the opposite poles are attracting. You can try this at home if you have magnets. What happens if you cut a magnet in half? Well, yes you can. If you cut one in half, the newly face become a new North Pole and a South Pole. But it will be smaller pieces of the individual magnet. Is there different types of magnet available? Indeed, there are three types of magnet: permanent, temporary, and electromagnet. Permanent magnet emit the magnetic field without the need of an external source of magnetism. Temporary magnet is a magnet when it's closer to something that emits the magnetic field. It will lose its characteristics when you remove the magnetic field from it. And the last one, electromagnet, requires electricity to behave like your normal magnet. Did you know our Earth behaves like a magnet? Earth's magnetic field, also known as a geomagnetic field. That's because our Earth core is full of iron and nickel. The energy coming out from South and getting back to North Pole by creating a magnetic field. This magnetic field protects our Earth from deflect most of the solar wind, harmful ultraviolet radiation. Fun fact. Compasses point to the magnetic North Pole. However, what we call the magnetic North Pole is actually a South magnetic pole, because Earth's magnetic North Pole attracts the north ends of the other magnet. It is technically the South Pole of planet's magnetic field. Magnetic field lines outside of permanent magnet
always run from the North Pole to South Pole. Therefore, the magnetic field lines of Earth run from the South Pole to the North Pole, always opposite geographic hemisphere.
Now we learned a lot about magnet and magnetism. I think you're interested to know who discovered it.
Roughly 4,000 years ago, a Greek shepherd named Magnus, who took a step and suddenly found that the nails that held this shoe together and the metal tip of his start were stuck fast to the rock he was standing on. Then he began to digging and discovered the first recorded lodestone. Lodestones known as magnetite, probably named after Magnus or Magnesia.
That's amazing, right?
Thank you for watching our video. Stay tuned. Wait for another content. Until then, Allah Hafiz.